Hey, I thought I'd talk about something different today. I'm sure you noticed the videos. Some of them haven't been on time. They've been really short. I'm dealing with a lot of chronic pain. I had to talk to the doctor. I spent so much time at the doctor this past week. It's crazy. Kind of was lamenting the fact I haven't had a Vita game to grind on while I sit there and wait for them to tell me I'm okay. I had a blood test done, and they said that I was fine. It seems like it's just the pill that I'm on. It's just it's worrying, the pain and the discomfort, pins and needles I've had all over my body, mostly in my hands and legs. So it's been hard to game, unfortunately. I'm sorry if I skip any days. I'm going to do my best to keep the streak up, but I just wanted to talk about my mental health backstory in general. Why I'm so proud of this channel, how much work I put into it. No, it doesn't pay off. I barely make it through the month financially. I've pretty much been poor my whole life, and I beat myself up a lot about how badly the channel does and stuff. But I know that I do help some people with this, and that's better than doing nothing, I guess. I've just had a lot of trauma. I've had a lot of things happen to me. I had a lot of bullying in school. I had a lot of problems at home. Just so much has happened to me. At one point, I almost killed myself. I've never really told that many people, but I almost stabbed myself in the heart many years ago, about 15, 16 years ago. Since then, I've been in a number of mental health care facilities. I've been in the hospital, the mental hospital or psychiatric ward 3 times. Mental health is just getting help in this country, at least in America. It's a joke, honestly. I've seen what they can do to people, and having these symptoms happen to me after I have the initiative to go and get help has been really frightening for me. I've had this happen to other members of my family, and I spent a lot of my childhood just taking care of them, and worrying that I would end up like that. And I go on this pill, and they tell me that it's going to be light, and it ends up fucking up my hands. I'm honestly terrified. The blood test said that I don't have any kind of arthritis or hand disease or anything. They also ruled out carpal tunnel. So it seems like it's the pill. The best possible thing I can do right now is stay on it for another month. At that point, if this is still happening, I'm going to have to quit, and that's going to give me another relapse like last year. If you remember, last May, there were a couple days where I broke the streak. The reason for that was I had to quit the pill I was on cold turkey because it was really messing with my body. It was honestly one of the worst periods of my life. I had very bad suicidal urges and thoughts that I had to fight. There was at one point I almost jumped in front of the light rail. I was so depressed. It was really hard for me to do anything, let alone make videos. I didn't really talk about it much at the time, but it's pretty scary to have this happen again. I have a pretty bad fear of SSRIs, any kind of pill that changes your brain chemistry, but my anxiety's been through the roof. There's been multiple times where I've made videos in the past year, and I've had really bad chest pain, just cramping up, my muscles tensing. I've had all that checked out, and I'm fine, but there's been so many times where I sound fine on the mic, and I've just had shit like that happening. I decided I wanted to take action and go on something to try to make things a little better. It has helped a little bit. As much as I have been angry on Twitter today, I apologize if you had to see how I was acting today. I've just have so much pent-up anger and frustration and just hatred towards just big pharma in general, doctors, mental health care, how hard it is to get taken seriously. It's been really difficult for me, but despite that, the new medication has helped a little bit. It has helped me taste. I've had problems tasting for almost a year now, probably like anywhere from 8 to 9 months. I've had trouble tasting anything in succession. The pill has helped me gain that back. Also, I've had much less chest pain. So those things are good, but obviously when your hands are fucked up, you're going to be scared, especially when you have anxiety. So I'm going to do my best to keep things running. I just wanted to give people a little bit of my backstory, why I talk about depression and stuff. I know some people do this for attention, but it is not something I do for attention. If anything, if attention would help it to get treated, then maybe I would be more open about it. But this is the most open I've ever been about it on the channel. I've had numerous times where I've wanted to hurt and kill myself. Even today, it's a miracle that I got out of bed. I fed the stray cats. I had a good meal. I grabbed some pizza. I grabbed a nice anti-stress drink to help out. Like, even doing that today was such a feat. I wasn't even sure if I was ready to make a video. So I don't know how much I'll be gaming. I think it is good for me to keep running the channel. I know people expect the video at midnight, and I've kept to that. I've adhered to that schedule for many years now. It's a miracle that I've done it with all I've had going on behind the scenes. I haven't even told the half of it. Like the shit that I've been through in the past 5-6 years alone has been just mind-boggling. But the good news is there is some interesting things happening. Anonymous Me, I did that overview yesterday. Apparently they had to remove the gamepad support. I don't know what the hell is going on with that game, but definitely seems like they should have done more testing before putting on early access. So I won't be playing that for a while. Black Panther and the other DLC is supposed to come out on Marvel in 2 days, so I probably will get that. There's a patch. There's supposed to be a balance patch, so Marvel's in kind of an interesting spot right now. This is like the first time that they've ever really done anything balance-wise to Marvel. With Marvel 3, they patched like a couple minor things that arguably didn't even need to be patched, so I'm pretty interested in checking that out. I do have the $30 for the season pass. If people would like that, I can go ahead and get it. Otherwise, I was going to get Akai Katana. I'm not really sure if I can do both. I will try to do both. Otherwise, Akai Katana will just be a November project. I'll be working on Guardian Heroes as well, but please bear with me if I miss a day or the video is like borderline late like it is right now. I'm going through a lot behind the scenes. I'm also struggling financially. I really don't have that much money left for the month, so I may have to cut back on the season pass and stuff from Marvel just to kind of get through the month. I've been spending a lot of money eating out and stuff just because I'm like underweight. I'm like 107 pounds. And B, I've just been so depressed. Just getting out of bed at all has been a feat, let alone running the channel. I hope that within the next month, this medication will stabilize within my body. I won't have these hand pains and pins and needles and stuff anymore. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to go off it. That means I may have to take an extended break for real. It depends on how bad it is. I should be able to taper off this one versus the last one where I quit cold turkey, so hopefully it won't be as bad, but you know how it is. Any of you who deal with anxiety, you know that you always assume the worst, even if you're told that you're fine. I've had so many countless doctor's visits, and I'm healthy. The only thing that's wrong with me physically is that I'm underweight, and that's just because I haven't had much of an appetite. I also am physically active. I don't drive. I have to walk everywhere, and that's always kept me pretty fit. Last year, that pill made me gain weight, and also I had some stuff I'd rather not talk about that made me eat like a pregnant woman for a while. So I did gain some weight then, but I've lost like all that weight. So please bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and post my links in the description to try to get the last few things I need for the channel and keep it running. I will catch you guys tomorrow. It'll probably be some Guardian Heroes or some Marvel. If I do decide to get the season pass, then I will do some Black Panther stuff on Tuesday. Catch you guys later, and thanks for understanding.